Your discipline builds your future. Welcome to Clartify.
There comes a quiet moment in every person's life when they begin to notice that the space around them is more than walls and objects. It is a reflection of the inner world they carry. In the life-changing magic of decluttering, this truth appears softly but unmistakably. Your space shapes your mind, not with noise, not with chaos, but with a subtle influence that touches your energy, your clarity, and your sense of direction. Jack lived in a space that looked ordinary, but felt unexpectedly heavy. Nothing appeared chaotic, yet something in the room pulled his mood downward. Objects from old chapters. Items he kept out of habit, not intention. Small reminders of a life he had already outgrown. He didn't understand this feeling until he read the line, "Clutter is emotional residue." That single sentence shifted everything. It made him realize that the objects he kept weren't just occupying shelves, they were occupying space in his mind. So Jack began gently. No deadlines, no pressure, no dramatic changes. He held one object, breathed slowly, and asked the question the book presents with beautiful simplicity. Does this belong in the life I'm creating now? Some items sparked warmth. Others sparked silence. And a few carried a weight he no longer wished to hold. As he released each unnecessary object, he felt a lightness he hadn't felt in years. The book expresses this truth gracefully. Letting go is not losing. It is making room for meaning. As Jack continued, the shift in his environment didn't feel sudden. It felt elegant. His room became calmer, softer, more intentional. Blank spaces appeared, clean, peaceful, uncluttered. They weren't empty, they were invitations. And slowly, his thoughts mirrored the new clarity of his surroundings. The book explains this phenomenon clearly. A clear space creates a clear mind. Jack learned something profound. Decluttering is not about removing things. It is about revealing yourself. It is the art of choosing what deserves a place in your future and what deserves to be released with gratitude. Every object we keep speaks to us in its own way. Some say, "This still supports you." Others say, "This belongs to who you were, not who you are." And some whisper, "Let me go." So Jack approached the process like a quiet ritual. One shelf, one drawer, one honest moment at a time. With each decision, he felt himself returning, not to the old him, but to the true him. Minimalism was no longer about owning less. It became about carrying less. Less noise, less history, less emotional weight. His space grew lighter. His energy grew calmer. His mind grew clearer. His future grew closer. Transformation does not always roar. Sometimes it arrives softly, through the elegance of simplicity. Sometimes it begins with a single drawer, or a single question. Does this still serve who I'm becoming? And now the invitation comes to you, gently and without pressure. What in your space no longer aligns with your next chapter? What could you release today that would open room for clarity, peace, or purpose? What would your life feel like if your environment finally supported your growth instead of your past? If you're ready to elevate your space, your mindset, and your direction, subscribe now, and let this be the beginning of a calmer, clearer, more intentional life designed for the person you are becoming.
Thank you for watching. If you're ready to upgrade your mind and build unshakable discipline, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. More powerful lessons are coming. Stay disciplined. Stay clarify.